Welcome everybody to Google Cloud Innovators in Telecommunications. We're here at Digital Transformation World in Copenhagen, and I have with me Neil Mehta from Bell Canada. Neil, welcome.
Thank you, Brian. I'm glad to be here.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Bell and in your position and what your focus is?
Sure. I'm the Director for Network and Technology Services, and I focus on integration, and I own a customer data platform. So we're on our way to becoming an AI-driven telco. So I'm looking after some of the transformation around integration and data.
Well, that's fabulous. And we think of transformation and we think of how we're evolving the industry. And being here at Digital Transformation World, I know we participated together on a Moonshot Catalyst. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the catalyst is called Gen AI Genie Redefines Customer Experience, and it is listed in the Moonshot category. So essentially, we are 6 CSPs that came together, and 2 of the CSPs, including Bell Canada, provided their own data to train the models and trial some of the use cases. And we are leveraging Google Cloud, Accenture, and Pegasystems. So Google Cloud, not just for the scale and Vertex AI, but this time we've layered on Google Gemini for its multimodal capabilities. We're using Accenture's customer data platform, and Pega helps us with taking insights and converting them to actions. So we've essentially built a 5-step pipeline. So taking complex events, combining customer journey events with network events, doing insights, scoring, and action. And our Moonshot promise is to improve the EBITDA for CSPs by 19% in 3 years.
Well, I tell you what, 19% is no small jump, especially in the industry we're in or in any industry. So are we going to get there? Moonshot sounds too far away. Where are we really, and what have we done to help solidify this going from moonshot to reality?
Right. I mean, a lot of work has to be done. There are a lot of things that are beyond the realm of possible that we try to do here. So essentially, CSPs have a lot of data silos. So what we did here is we're trying to connect the data as opposed to capture it. So we're capturing customer journey events and marrying them to network events. So last year, the Catalyst that won, its focus was on revenue and hyper-personalization. But this time, we're taking that same insight and focusing on automating the network, diagnosing things on the network, and healing the network, and improving the productivity of the agents and actors involved in all of these processes.
So it's more of a complete view if you look at it that way, because me as a consumer with mobile device, leveraging the network, you want to know everything you need to about me, and this becomes very interesting. Is there a leverage point or an interest, and how did you implement with Gen AI?
Right, so Gen AI is kind of the wrapper. Essentially, the superhero is the clean data, and then it's predictive and adaptive AI on top of it. And then Gen AI is the last mile, which creates the right sentiment, when you need to be apologetic, when you need to be cheeky, naughty, and things like that. So engage with the customer that reflects the actual value of your brand. So that's where we're using Gen AI to create the stickiness with the customer, build the trust with the customer, improve their experience from a journey perspective.
What were kind of some of the highlights, or as you go through this journey? This is an award-winning Catalyst from last year. Now we're on phase 2. As you said, you expanded it. What was going really well? What was anything you had to overcome? How did this all work together? And we're using real data, as you pointed out.
Exactly. Yeah, so the first challenge was we had CSPs across different time zones, and we were 25 different members. And last year, the Catalyst was in September. This time it was moved up to June. So we had even less time to get all of this done. So we had to use AI to schedule our meetings. And creating the right culture, distributing the work in squads, and we somehow got to the finish line. And I think there are a lot of learnings from this, so we're going to take some of these learnings and take it back into our development ecosystem in Bell and enhance our program. And I think winning awards is good, but I think the real value is in taking this to commercial reality, and that's where we're going to focus on.
I think that's the key that you just nailed it. The reason we're at DTW and you're at DTW, bringing vendors and customers together is to solve those real world problems and bring it back to the companies. So we're really excited about what's next. And the partnership has been great. Where do you see this? Kind of give me the moonshot of the moonshot. 2 years out, maybe.
So the two ideas I would leave you with are, number one, AI is learning new things and doing new things. So you need AI governance to monitor AI. So how do you do data provenance and model provenance? So if decisions are made and the model has evolved to a new version, how do you explain what things were when the model was in its previous incarnation? So that sort of thing inside the governance framework needs to be done, and that's a big challenge. The second is we see customers engaging with us with images and video and things like that. So there are a lot of privacy and security concerns around that, but they want to do that. So somehow we have to allow that and kind of make the functionality and the governance and the security aspects meet together and raise the bar on the overall experience. So those are things that we'll focus on in the next phase.
And it's all moving fast when we look at multimodal and how you're integrating technologies and doing that in a safe and a responsible way is absolutely critical. So we really appreciate the partnership. We can't wait to see what's going to happen in the Catalyst next year. And to your point, with Bell and our continued partnership. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Brian. It was a pleasure.
And that's it for now for Google Cloud Innovators in Telecommunications here at Digital Transformation World.